Hello, everyone. This is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and I love to come live to show you what I've been working on in my craft room. So last night I had a really special event here at my house. It was a fundraiser to which a number of my followers have donated to, so thank you very much. It was a kits fundraiser, and during the fundraiser I always like to or even classes or events, I like to have a little welcome gift or a treat packet. And I was just cruising along on social media and I found this super cute interactive treat box, and I thought, oh, that is super cute. You know, sometimes I'm my box making skills, I need to work on them, but this one was super fun, super easy, and I want to show it to you because I feel you'll be able to use it, you know, maybe for Easter baskets, end of the year teacher gifts, all kinds of different things. It's super cute and it's really easy. So let me pop you down to my workspace, and I will just get started stamping, showing you what I worked on. So here's the little treat box. Hi, Diane. Thanks for joining. This is the treat box. It's made with crumb cake, and I used the Mixed Florals stamp set. Hey, Colleen, thanks for popping in. So here's I said it's interactive. So here's the fun part. I have a ribbon, and so I'm just going to gently untie the ribbon. Gently, I say. And then I'm just going to pull up, and out comes your treat. And they're little Kit Kat bunnies. Aren't they cute? So I know this isn't anything new under the sun, but I haven't made one before. And just in case you haven't made one either, I wanted to show you how you can do that yourself. Hey, Pam, thanks so much for joining. I also tried it, the box in Balmy Blue and Petal Pink. So, hand's not big enough for that. And then there is my crumb cake. So I will be introducing you to the ink, and it is the white craft ink from Stampin' Up! And sometimes we shy away from this because we're not exactly sure what we're supposed to do with it and how to use it. And again, with the Mixed Florals stamp set. So let me get started. I am going to be using the scoreboard. Sometimes people too ask me what this is for. You can score your card bases with this or use it for 3D projects. And that's what I chose to do for this, because if you can see, there are some little pegs and along with the measurements. So you can mark the spaces that you need to score to make this box. So we start with a piece of cardstock, and you can use any color you want, because and we have Stampin' Up! Has 60 different colors, so tons of choices. So we start with a piece of cardstock that's 6 by 4 3/4. Hey, Brenda, thanks for popping in today. So on the 6-inch side, we are going to score at 1/2. So I've marked it at 1/2, and there's I put my scoring tool in that little notch and just gently follow the line down. And then the next one is 2.5. And if you get lost in the video, be sure to check my blog at KimPlaysWithPaper.com. There are directions there, and this video will be there as well. 3 1/4 and 5 1/4. So just to review, because I was talking, 1/2, 2.5, 3 1/4, and 5 1/4. Now I'm going to turn it on its other side, and I'm going to just score once there at 4. Super easy, and especially with the scoreboard, I made I don't know, 15 or 16 of them. So I would cut the cardstock, then I did all of the scoring and then all of the stamping and created the box from there. So let's stamp next before we do anything else. I am going to be using my Pierce mat. Hello, Kathy. Hey, I think it's your birthday today. Happy birthday. I hope all is well in Ohio. I am also going to putting my Pierce mat underneath my grid paper because I don't want some of the ink to go off onto my grid paper. All right. Craft Stampin' White ink. Some of you may wonder what this is because if you order it, the pad comes uninked. Right now I do have ink on it, but it comes with no ink on it and with a refill. So at that time, hey, Linda, thanks for popping in. Hey, Teresa. Oh, thanks everyone for joining me. If you were popping in late, I'm just making this really cute interactive treat box. Explaining the ink. So you just open your pad. If it will come empty, and then I just of course I better shake up your refill. It comes with the refill, and then you'll be able to refill it. And then I just put little dots all over it. There are lots of videos on refilling ink pads. Some people use the back of the spoon, but I have this little tool here that used to come with Stampin' Up's home decor. So then I just use that little tool. It's kind of like a credit card, but to just have the ink, spread it all the way around on the pad until you get the ink coverage that you want on that. And then I would clean that right away. And I did re-ink because I used quite a bit of ink with this project. Hey, hi, Kay. Thanks for popping in. And so there's my tulip. You could also heat emboss this. So I'm just going to give this a good coverage of this craft ink. The one thing too about this is sometimes it does take a little bit longer to dry. But you could, if you're not patient, I just did a whole bunch, walked away, and then came back. You could also heat set it with a heat tool. So I'm going to stamp the flower once here. My tulips, my favorite tulips. I know the mixed florals, I've been using it, but I was telling, that's my newest crush. My latest stamp crush is the mixed florals. I'll move on to something else, but you know what? If you have it in your collection, why not use it? I was thinking this would really look good, like the Highland Heather, on a deep purple, but I didn't get a chance to try that. So let me bring that back, and then I'm just going to set it here as. Give that a good press. All right. Set that aside. And I actually did do a stamped one ahead, so I don't have to wait for that to dry. It looks pretty good, but I don't really want white ink everywhere. So that's basically what it looks like. I will remove the mat, and then it's just a matter of doing some cutting and scoring. Well, the first thing we need to do is make these little holes for the ribbon. And then I remembered that just recently in the online exclusive, Stampin' Up! Released the punch hole pack. Hey, Sharon, thanks for popping in. So this one here is absolutely perfect for that, but there's another little tag and then a 1/8 inch circle. So these are available from Stampin' Up! As well. So it's just a fun little punch pack. And so let's put those in before we get the scoring done and to put it together. And I'm guessing there's a way that if you really want it to be perfect, you could measure. But I am I don't know if you can see. I'm just going to try to get my punch equal sides over here and push it in a little bit and punch. Actually, all of those I made turned out just fine. So I didn't have to worry. So I'm going to do the same on this side. I tried to, so I have my little holes there, and now we just need to do some scoring. You will want your bone folder for this to get some really nice crisp lines and marks. So I love this because you could use it on your Easter table. You could put it in an Easter basket. You could give it as a year-end teacher gift. If you play bunco, or if you bowl, or if you have a card group, you could make a bunch of these and everyone would just think they're super cute because they are super cute. You know, that one, I did something wrong when I scored it. So I just happen to have another one. Let's punch again. I hope I have that one. That's the, tried to be prepared. Get my little lines in here. Gives more practice for that. Score it again. All right. Sometimes that happens when you get carried away. But my motto is it's only paper, so I can do it again. And I'm sure I'll be able to rescue that. And there we go. That one works. So we're getting to see the beginnings of this box. Hey, Miss Beth, thanks for joining. This is something you've probably made. It's an interactive treat box. So I need to do some cutting and mitering. I'm going to just cut out this little piece on the end here. Again, if I go too fast, you can always look for the replay and the other directions at KimPlaysWithPaper.com. So what I'm doing is I'm just mitering out these edges so that the box folds a little bit better when I put it together. And I think I need to trim that a little bit too. But I was just surprised how fun and easy this was, because to be honest, boxes really aren't my forte. So, but I was pleased. Also, tear and tape. Tear and tape is your friend here as well as your bone folder was. So I'm just going to put my tear and tape here. I got it a little crooked. But, you know, some days, maybe it's one of these days that you just step away from the stamps. But I put the adhesive on this side, and I'm just going to, it always sounds so easy, right? And line up the edge and give it a good press in here. See, super cute. All right, I just love this. All right, so this is my back. So I'm going to fold those ends in, fold that top down, and then I need my tear and tape again. Put a little bit here to close up the bottom of that box. And put our bottom on it. And I can put my bone folder in and give that a good burnish. So super cute, right? Now all we have to do is, oh, actually let's decorate it. For last night, I just left them plain. What do you think of that? But I thought that I should decorate them a little bit. So I took the Hello Spring from one of the previous month's paper pumpkin, heat embossed that in white, just to add a little interest with that. I kind of liked them plain, but what do you guys think? If you made them, what would you do? Yes, Kathy, the good reminder, the Stampin' Up! Site is down for a little refresh. When it goes live later today, Stampin' Up! Has a new rewards program where every order over $20 receives Stampin' Rewards of 10% that you can use on a later purchase. And these Kit Kat bunnies are super cute. If anybody, I found them at Sam's Club, but man, you have to buy 65 of them. So how many more packages treat packs do I have to make? Quite a few. All right, I am going to use this Petal Pink 3/8 inch scalloped ribbon, probably 16 to 18 inches of that. If you noticed, I used some of our white ribbon on there too. Hey, Susan, thanks for joining. So to make that the interactive, you just put the ribbon through both of your little holes here. I try to make them even. Okay, then you put your treat just down in here so it makes the ribbon go down inside, and then very carefully, oh yeah, you just wanted to add those punches. They are, I was so glad that I hope I ordered those. And they work so well for this little project and other little tags. So then you tie your bow. I'm trying not to make it too tight because otherwise the treat comes all the way to the top, and I don't want that. So I'll just trim my ribbon. And then, of course, I have to have gems. And these low-profile dots work well because they're petal pink and they go with my color scheme. And I'm just going to use these little baby ones. Well, thank you so much, Kathy. I appreciate that. I thought it was really cute too, and actually really easy because, like I've admitted to, I am not a box person, but this was, I thought I can do this. So let me untie it, and I'll show you how that works again, in case you missed it. An interactive spring treat box. So then you just pull it out and your treat comes out. I'm guessing that there are lots and lots of different treats at the store that would fit into those, but I just happened to find those little Kit Kat bunnies, and I'm trying not to eat the remaining ones. But I certainly hope you love this project. Think about Easter baskets, Easter tables, teacher gifts, just going out to lunch with a friend. Wouldn't they love to get something super cute like that? You can look for the details on my blog at kimplayswithpaper.com. I appreciate you all popping in today, for commenting, for liking, for sharing, for all that good stuff. Have a great rest of the day, weekend, and we'll see you next time. Until then, everyone, happy stamping. Bye-bye.